God damn, you can smell that through the bag. Damn right, I brought some for the whole class. God damn, you can smell that through the bag. Homie, where your head at? Break that up and roll that.
Fuck is you selling them? Man, the audio don't be propelling them. All the competition, we excelling them. All these compositions be like contradictions for that weak shit you put out on the block. Hands together, boy, we praying to stop. Always got a bit of cross in my sock. Always gotta keep an eye for the ops. I don't be cuffing this shit. I don't like cussing, got cuts on my wrist. Guy in my bitch, married, but she leaving me ripped. Very merry when she hitting my lips. Straight from the earth, my whole catalog. Got them chasing the highs like it's cat and dog. G.O.D. Coughsy, Rolling Stone, rock and roll like gold. I'm looking like I told you, bitch.
I'm rolling, 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 rolling. I split the rap and live with gas and twist it up. I'm rolling, 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 rolling. Hey, hold me past that, I can't get enough. God damn, you can smell that through the bag. Damn right, I brought some for the whole class. God damn, you can smell that through the bag. Homie, where your head at? Break that up and roll that.
Puffin' on the seaweed and forgot to look. Got me so high, I forgot the hook. Smoking longer than an iodine half-life. Blunt so big, probably hit it in a past life. But I can get you what you need if you cash right. Like gas, like turning shit to ash right. Like trees, like leaves in the breeze. Like grass, like green, like cheese when it sneaks. Sightseeing when I'm up this high. It's panoramic, dab after dab, damn like a deacon. Speaking every evening about my demons. How I exercise them made me to a heathen. A reason I keep on blazing, no persuasion is needed. I'm fiending, tease me the THC. I breathe it deep, talk low key like a Dr. Gods or rebels. I'ma stop.
I'm rolling, 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 rolling. I split the rap and live with gas and twist it up. I'm rolling, 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 rolling. Hey, hold me past that, I can't get enough.
Quit being moody and lined up. You got the juice, you'll be high with us. Know what you want, let me light it up. Twist it into that tough stuff.
I'm rolling, 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 rolling. Smell that through the bag. My crew got the juice, come get hype with us. I figured you into that. God damn, you can smell that through the bag. Light it up, take off right into the sky with us.
Everything you read ain't what it seems. Everything you see ain't out to be mean. Everything you stream ain't all reality. Every obstacle ain't to get away clean. This shit is getting old and we need something more stable. How about some truth instead of feeding us fables? Thinking we'll be quiet has already fallen off the table. I can get high and watch it all burn down. Everything crumbles as it burns to the ground. Heavy clouds will rise as it starts to level out. Can't have it without the top because the garbage will be wound. Why does hate always end up the result? Why do we make everything so difficult? Why we choosing sides got us looking like a cult? Why we act like kids when we claim to be adults? Caught that ass slipping and you still ain't learned your lesson. Live to fight another day, one cause had a blessing. Keeping up with all your lies got you really stressing. This land was built on secrets, ain't no need for second guessing. I can get high and watch it all burn down. Everything crumbles as it burns to the ground. Heavy clouds will rise as it starts to level out. Can't have it without the top because the garbage will be wound. I can get high and watch it all burn down. Everything crumbles as it burns to the ground. Heavy clouds will rise as it starts to level out. Can't have it without the top because the garbage will be wound. I pledge allegiance for the government forces its brand, whether you're for or disagree. A divided nation that forgot about spirituality, integrity, and morals. I pledge allegiance to the idea of a United States of America. Like to get higher, watch it all burn down. Everything crumbles as it burns to the ground. Heavy clouds will rise as it starts to level out. Can't have people count their tongue because the clock needs to be wound. Roll up another one, let's get stoned. Grinding up your herb, pack another cone. Calling on your boys, you don't wanna smoke alone. Time to blaze one while you're sitting on your throne. Take a nose down, straight to the bone. Pass it to the left, it ain't no fucking loan. If you gotta ask, let it be known. Coughsy for like this is my home.
You know it's that type of way. Fuck what all the haters say. It's all of the games you play to the stupid shit you say. We ain't gonna change our ways. All of this is here to stay. We run all this shit all day. This is the words of Dante.
Coughsy here, we always win. Left in the tank, eternal swim. Light at dawn, might know me friend. Let's blow some clouds into the wind.
You know this is what we do. We will always outsmoke you. I ain't even talking clouds. All the music always loud. This run here will never stop. Talking shit through all my coughs. All these battles will be tragic. Don't step up to me and Magik.
Let's get high, let's get stoned. Let's get right all day long. One more try, get in my zone. Time to fly, can't go wrong. Roll up another one, let's get stoned. Grinding up your herb, pack another cone. Calling on your boys, you don't wanna smoke alone. Time to blaze one while you're sitting on your throne. Take a nose down, straight to the bone. Pass it to the left, it ain't no fucking loan. If you gotta ask, let it be known. Coughsy for like this is my home. See them clouds hit so thick, cough it up and hit it quick. Moms ain't raised no simple bitch. Pack your rig, take another rip.
This will be in history. Just look back and you will see. All this shit was meant to be the culmination of Dunzy. Ain't no place to hide and flee. This shit will go sea to sea. Ain't no chance for tragedy with the greatness of Dunzy.
Light your torch, heat your dab. Roll your herb, make it last. Sit on the porch, do not disturb, gonna learn fast.
Come on Magik, let's get rapping. All the shit is gonna happen. Feel the burner, we be smacking. All these clouds, you know we dabbing. All the news up in the castle. Clown with music, ain't no hassle. All the shit here ain't a stunt. Come on Magik, pass that blunt.
Living my life up to the fullest. Try to do right, be careful how you do it. This is my light, ain't no chance for you to screw it. They wanna see you fight, just gotta live through it.
About that life, we grabbing mics with the fight all day and night. Our beats hit right and sounded nice. Give it a try, don't be that guy. Up to the sky, our spirits fly. Our dreams won't die, and that's no lie. It's hashtag Dunzy for life. It's hashtag Coughsy for life.
Well, what up? Happy motherfucking Monday. All you amazing ass people, included the muted man bear and was muted magic until I got to that.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I almost said something.
It is Monday.
Yes, it is Monday again, ladies and germs. And if y'all haven't noticed, I have a beautiful sidekick sitting over there tonight. So,
What up, Holly?
for those of you that don't know, this is Halls, or Timberly will probably nickname her Mrs. Fanny Pack. So,
Your better half. Your better half, Magic.
oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See, I know what's up.
For sure.
Yeah.
But what up, Box Man? What up, Scott? What up? I think I saw CeeLo somewhere down there.
Yeah, Windex is down there.
I was gonna say, yeah, Windex is good to go.
He's down there.
Oh yeah.
Auntie K's down there. She said, "Hi, your house."
Hello.
What up, Kay?
Of course, there's Timberly.
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 Wow, Scott's right there. You're right, Scott.
It does have a nice ring to it, Tim. Burley.
This sounds right, you know?
Yeah,
Like the
I
whole-
can't say it. Like, I have to say Timberly each time now.
It's like waiting for a song from the 90s to finish. Like how to set off, what do you call it? Setting off millennials or whatever. Play half of a song or don't sing the lyrics.
Oh,
Same thing, man. If I just said Tim, you'd be like, man, bear.
Burley.
Yeah, see? Can't even do it. Yeah.
Wait for days. Happening, like, out and about. Hey, have you
Oh,
met
wait, I'm in
Tim?
Canada.
Burley.
It's Oot in a Boot. It's Oot in a Boot in Canada.
Oh, yeah. Fuka boot and find you.
Yeah, don't forget to
Yeah.
boot and find Oot.
This is my friend Tim Burley.
Ain't gonna be putting up with all that now.
I don't know why. All I was thinking was, hi, I'm 10 Second Tom. Oh, hi, I'm 10 Second Tom.
All right. That might be the joke of the night right there.
Yeah.
I swear, you looked at the fucking timer.
Of course not. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that was good. That was fucking good. Wait.
It is Monday.
Second time.
Oh, man. I'm pretty sure we picked some amazing movies tonight. As usual.
I'm super stoked for him.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I gotta say, I picked movies that made me look at these actors in a different light. Is the only way I can say that. Because honestly, the movies that I picked, the actors in these movies are usually the protagonist, and in this, they are definitely the antagonist. So I was like, it was a complete, for me, script flip watching these movies. Like the first time I watched Hidden Gems with Adam Sandler. What a mind fuck that was,
dude.
right? Total mind fuck, right? Yeah, but a good one. Right. He was gonna say it anyways.
I guess.
All right. Right?
I'm kind of hogging the blood. I'm not used to somebody being in here. She's like,
You better learn to share, Magic. You can hit
Yeah,
them, Halls.
learn to
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll just take this one.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
He forgets I'm back here. He can see me right there in the
That don't
camera.
mean nothing.
It
I still
don't.
forget.
It don't.
it's all right. I forgot Gene was back there half the time till he talked.
You don't pay attention.
Oh, shit, right. You're like,
Just when you think he's paying attention, he's really not.
Y'all want
Know that.
keep smoking, and then we'll dive into these movies.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm down. Cheers, y'all.
Represent. You act like this is the first time. We didn't have to tell y'all this. You can hear us though. You can hear us. In 4, 3, 2, 1. I was born a bastard. My mama was a baby, and she didn't have the skills it would ever take to raise me. Pops jumped ship and left us doing bad. I pretty much blamed him for everything I never had. Far back as I remember, I was always mad and constantly in trouble. I was always bad. Used to whip my ass for stealing and skipping class. Just basically fucking up. They said I was nothing but a fuck up. You fucking nut. Just wait and see. I can't wait to make them eat that shit they talk about me. I'ma make Granny proud of me. Be someone that I can be proud to be. They ain't finna make no ass out of me. How did we overcome such obstacles and setbacks? They told me I was average, but I just couldn't accept that. Let that be the words carved in my headstone. P.S. You hate motherfuckers were damn wrong.
Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me. Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me.
Any turn the night I paid the cost for the fame. I was drawn to the game like a moth to a flame. Guess you could say I had a troublesome past. Remember talking to my motherfucking mama through glass. The look in her eye, boy, I'm so sick of your ass. You're never gonna change, you're just like your dad. Damn. A look in her face that told me I was a mistake she wished she had never made. Ghost from back in the day that came from the grave with a message she didn't wanna hear. Remember that trip to hell? Here's your little souvenir. Don't drink no Belvedere. I blow that killer smoke. I hit that volume button and let them gorillas go. You didn't know a cedar grow through the concrete. Make $1 million merely speaking over drum beat. Yes, you did. Been telling you since I was a kid, and you responded. Get on with that bullshit.
Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me. Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me.
I roll my eyes as if to say fuck all y'all. All I ever had was my motherfucking pawpaw. My grandma fed me catfish, coleslaw. I hit the weed, then pass it to my road dog. I grip the steering wheel, I mash the gas pedal. Bitch, I'ma be here when the motherfucking dust settle. Probably been better off if I had just let go. I wonder where I'd be in life if I had just said no. But life's too short for me to ponder questions that I'll never answer. But why am I still smoking after all I lost from cancer? At this point in life, all my worries are financial, and any losses that I have to take will be substantial. I'm not stopping cause it's not an option. Get it straight, I'm not sweeping and not mopping a motherfucking thing. You get that, boss, and all that real job talk, just piss stack off and say,
Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me. Told you motherfuckers day one, I was gon' do it. I was gon' do it. Till you doubted me. Till you doubted me.
I love that song.
I That's a good song. That's a good
He's
song.
raining his ass off right now.
What up, Havoc? What up, Deb? What up, Amber? Happy birthday, Amber.
Happy birthday, Amber.
Happy birthday, Amber.
Also, happy birthday, Cody. I ain't
Cody
seen him
Cough. Yeah.
probably.
He was up
Yeah.
right before we went live, and then started having internet issues right before we
Oh
went
man.
live.
Everyone's either
Probably-
storming, snowing, or warm ass California.
Well, he
weather.
was-
I'm not talking
he was
about
out and
sea
about.
level, but I am.
He was out and about with the family for the birthday.
Oh, okay. Still, who sent all the snow everywhere? I no longer like you. Okay, you guys just put the snow back. Okay, winter.
Oz
We can
did
be
it.
over. We can be over
Hall
with winter.
did it.
What?
He's pointing at Hall. She did it.
Oh, I thought he was pointing at you.
You don't want to know my opinion on your business.
I know. Trust me.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. You're right.
You don't.
I don't want to know.
Here, you don't. Where is? Do you have an ashtray in here, sir?
It's like I loved snow when I was a kid. Because the
See-
only time you shovel snow when you were a kid is when you're making a fort or making a big pile of snowballs. When you're an adult, it's work. You
I
ain't
wanna
doing that for fun.
I don't even want to hear that. We have had fucking temperatures of 12 fucking degrees. Everybody else got snow. Everybody else got fucking beautiful shit. What did we get? Nothing.
Yep.
Zero.
We got
I can't
6
tell you
inches and
0
Yep.
days of school.
oh my
From
god.
snow. 0 days of school from snow. Not one.
Not one.
And we're in the south.
Yeah, we can't catch a break. It's bullshit.
But today we get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Today we get it.
Yeah.
At 38 degrees.
Oh shit. Yeah, we've been pushing around. We were between 16 and 38. I know it's a big range, but we've been about between 16 and 38. I think I'm going first, aren't I, Magic?
Yeah.
16.
All right. I'm gonna start off with a movie that I didn't even know about. Kind of came across when I was like going through Netflix, and I really liked it because again, this made me look at the actor, the main character, in a completely different light. I went with No Good Deed, and No Good Deed is a 2014 movie starring Idris Elba, Taraji Henderson, and honestly, Leslie Bibb was the only other actress I recognize. She's in The Skull. She's also the other lawyer in Law Abiding Citizen. And Kate Del Castillo, who is actually an actor from Weeds in the 5th season. She played Pilar Suzazo in the 5th season, a Mexican cartel politician. Yeah, I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about. It's freaking Weeds, man.
Oh, yeah.
I just see Magic going, yeah. All right, so basically this movie starts out with Idris Elba's character, Colin, has been in jail for 5 years for manslaughter for something that happened at a bar. I guess he got into a fight at a bar and ended up killing a guy. And the movie starts with him going to the parole board to try to get out of jail. And while he's at the parole board, he makes a really good case about how he's been in jail for 5 years. And he actually started a program to help prisoners read and write. And they're actually talking about implicating his program in other jails statewide, countrywide, which is really cool. And it's all going well until the one guy on the parole board says, "I did my research on you, sir. And quite frankly, I find you to be a violent man, and I find you to be a malignant narcissist. A man like you," he says, "for a man like you, everything is a seduction. Everything is a lie." So Colin is denied bail, and on his way back to the jail, he basically causes himself to have a nosebleed while the guard's helping him. He basically kills 2 guards and escapes. And he goes looking for his old girlfriend. Again, a lot of spoilers here. I'm really sorry, but yeah, there's a lot of spoilers here, okay? He goes looking for his old girlfriend, and when he finds her, she's basically meeting up with a new guy at a coffee shop, and he follows her home. And spoilers, big time spoilers. He tries to get her to admit that she's with another man and that, she's sleeping with another man, and she won't until he basically forces it out of her, and he ends up killing her. And then he leaves again, and during a really violent rainstorm, he actually crashes his car or truck that he stole. And after he crashes his truck, he ends up at Taraji P. Henderson's house, Her character's name is Terry, and she is alone with her young baby and her young daughter. And when he shows up, he looks really innocent. It's all good. And, she's trying to keep him outside, call the tow truck, blah, blah, blah. And eventually she's like, you know what? Come on in. You're soaking wet. You got a cut on your forehead. I'm going to help you. And now starts the most incredible game of kind of cat and mouse. He kind of waits for her to put the kids to bed and says that he lives on this place called River Road. And, they're just kind of hanging out. The storm's really violent and stuff. And right when she thinks a tow truck shows up, it's actually Leslie Bibb, her best friend, who plays Meg, shows up with wine because they were supposed to have a girls' night. Him being a super smart man, while she's putting the baby down, he asks, where can I go for a smoke? He says the garage. While he rolls his own smoke, goes to the garage with Meg, having a smoke. He basically found out there's stuff that is inconsistent with this man. He says he lives on River Road. Well, she's a realtor, and he won't tell her his address. So while she's trying to grill him about things, he kind of admits that he's there having an affair with this woman, which is completely untrue. He's a liar, right? And after she says a few things, he grabs a shovel and smokes her in the head and tells Terry that his friend Meg left upset. At this point, Terry's starting to get very suspicious, very, very suspicious. They end up having a battle, and he ends up kind of winning, and they end up going in his car and leaving the house. And then she flashes her high beams at a cop. The cop turns around and pulls him over. Everything's going fine until the daughter in the back says, where's daddy? I want to go home. Well, Ildis is holding her baby in the front seat, saying, we just grabbed the baby from the back because the baby was crying. And then the cop says, ma'am, can you get out of the car? And they're talking, and she's kind of acting, weird, aloof, I can't really talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And he pulls out a gun, gets out of the car, and shoots the cop and pushes him down a hill. I know, major spoilers, I'm sorry, but it's kind of the movie, you know what I mean? So this movie made me look at him in a completely different light, because I've seen him in movies like Pacific Rim, where he's a hero, and he's like this, and in this movie, he is the complete opposite. This movie had a budget of $13 million, and it actually made $54.5 million. And also Terry, played by Taraji P. Henderson, was a former DA, which is the district attorney, so she was already getting very suspicious of him. I'm not going to ruin the end of the movie for you, because honestly, I want you guys to go and watch this one. But have you seen this movie, Magik? And yeah, honestly, the story behind this was just better than I thought.
No.
I want to say I have, because it sounds familiar.
It's from 2014 too, right?
We have seen that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah.
I liked it because it really makes him, it gives him his diversifying acting, resume a little bump. You know what I mean? He's absolutely psychotic. He is psychotic in this movie, but he's so aloof about it. You know what I mean? You don't realize he's psychotic till he does the psychotic things. He's very charming, handsome man like that. And that's how he gets away with everything he's doing. He's very charming. Please go watch this movie. No Good Deed. All right, now I know Magik is excited about my second one, because I went with M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. 2024's Trap by M. Night Shyamalan. Okay, this movie, when I saw the trailers, I was like, oh, okay, it's a movie about a trap, whatever, right? Josh Hartnett, I haven't seen him in anything in a really long time. Last time I actually seen him in something was Lucky Number 11. Another fire-ass movie. Bruce Willis, Josh Hartnett, so many people in that movie. Anyways, okay, Trap. So the storyline behind Trap is Josh Hartnett is taking his daughter to a concert by a artist named Lady Raven. Lady Raven is played by Salika Shyamalan, M. Night Shyamalan's eldest daughter. Salika Shyamalan wrote and performed 14 original songs for this movie. That's impressive to me. I just wanted to side note that. That is absolutely 100% impressive. So Josh Hartnett gets his daughter to this concert, her favorite artist, and he starts noticing there's a very heavy police presence, actually even including FBI and, swatted up guys. And so he ends up talking to one of the janitors at the concert named Jamie, played by Jonathan Langdon. And Jonathan Langdon says, yeah, they're all here because this concert is actually a trap to kill the serial killer called the Butcher. Now, spoilers, super duper spoilers in my next sentence. I gotta tell you this. Jamie talking to Josh Hartnett, okay, who plays Cooper in the movie. Josh Hartnett is the serial killer. I'm sorry. He is the serial killer that they are trying to trap. I did say spoilers. If you haven't seen it, I'm sorry. So basically, the janitor spills this story that the FBI and the police and everybody have set this fake concert up to trap the butcher, played by Josh Hartnett. Once Josh Hartnett's told this information, it's his goal to escape the concert with his daughter and without getting caught. He ends up stealing a badge from Jamie and a police radio so he can know everything that's going on and everything like that, right? This movie had me guessing at every, like, he's gonna get caught. You know what I mean, Magik? He's gonna get caught. Oh my God, he's gonna get caught. Oh my God, he's gonna get caught. Like, why didn't he get caught? And he's literally watching the FBI take other men out of the concert during the show. He's watching them arrest people and take people out. And what a good storyline. Super amazing. Honestly, just let me look at my notes here for a second. Yeah, he steals the police radio and the badge. He ends up starting a fire at the concert to create a distraction to help himself escape. This movie, M. Night Shyamalan, keep freaking going, man. Oh my God. Like, from Knock at the Cabin to this, like, just keep freaking going. This movie, it was such a good idea to try to trap somebody at a concert and then have it not work. Have it be like basically an epic fail. And also, Josh Hartnett's wife is played by Allison Pill. She plays Rachel. She was in a couple of different things. The one thing I recognized was a movie called Midnight in Paris. Really good movie with Owen Wilson. Anyways, yeah. So the movie Trap. So the interesting thing is Josh Hartnett plays Cooper, a suburban family man / serial killer, right? They don't know he's a serial killer. Nobody does. And super spoilers coming up too here. I just want to let you all know. His wife was suspicious of him, and she follows him one day to one of his hideouts, basically. And it was one of the only hideouts he actually never did any activity at. Is that the right way to say it, Magik? He never did anything at this hideout. It was just basically a bait for him to plan and think. But she thought it was very suspicious because there was only a table and a chair in this hideout and nothing else. And another spoiler, super spoiler coming up here. How he gets caught is he actually leaves a receipt for his favorite candy at this hideout on the floor or in the area there. And the FBI find that. And actually, that's one of the ways they actually catch him. They catch him. Again, spoilers again. I gotta go. I'm sorry, Magik. Super spoilers coming up here. What a good movie on how Josh Hartnett, again, psychopath. Like, his facial expressions when he's laughing. There's a scene almost at the very end where he's actually escaping again from the van. And when he gets the cuffs unhooked using a broken bike spoke that he had, he's laughing so maniacally, Magik, that I'm going to watch it again probably tomorrow. You know what I mean, Magik? What are your thoughts on this? I know you've seen it. Like,
dude, like, the moment I found out, when I saw the trailer to this movie to begin with, I was like, oh my God, I got to check that shit out. Like, I remember Josh Hartnett in H2O, Halloween H2O, and he did all right in that Faculty. But, like I said, throughout all that stuff, he's always been a protagonist, and he's never been really on the opposite side. And it was just, and M. Night Shyamalan's such a great writer and director. A lot of
honestly,
stuff, and like his stuff is always very metaphorical.
Yes. Like, come on, Knock at the Cabin and this one, the way it makes you think about the mindset of the killers and every single cast member, and like the fact that he was actually, I forgot to mention, M. Night Shyamalan was actually an assistant backstage to the concert too. He was one of the stagehand assistants or production assistant, I believe. He always cameos in his own movies, and I appreciate that because, I mean, he's one of the only guys who cameos in like almost every single one of his movies. Come on, his cameo in Signs has to be his best cameo ever. I mean, what a good scene he did with Mel Gibson there. Just got to shout that out. It was absolutely awesome. Yeah, so those are my movies. Please go check out No Good Deed and Trap. Amazing. Even if I spoiled them, it's still worth watching them. Please go check them out.
Oh yeah. But Coughsy had to hop down. The storms are really bad where he's at. So
Okay.
he hopped down for a minute. Hopefully it'll roll through. So I'm gonna play another song, and then I think Halls will be back in here to do hers.
Nice.
So this one's called Insane by Maniac. Y'all go check it out. His new album, Five Above, is out everywhere, and it's awesome. Also, go check out the Token to the Tunes interview and the Token Tunes episode. So, y'all check it out. Insane by Maniac.
Okay. Okay. If you gon' come stepping outside, I'm praying and wish you the best. The demons, they coming alive for money involved with the stress. The leg on the press of the paper, I hope that you passing the test. I do what I want, give a fuck about who a nigga impress. A nigga been out of this world, man, I'm going space cadet. They wanna be made it so bad, I think they love homie obsessed. They praying to God that I like them, cause they know I got the connects. I can't be seen with no lames, you niggas gon' fuck on my credit. All of my fist HD, it look like I came out of edit. I can take back what I said, man, anything out there I said it. If you see me in the clutch, man, all of your money just spit it. She wanna marry a rich man, fall for me quicker than quicksand. I need a richer, a roller, a mule, I call that an arm full of wristbands. Y'all think this shit new, man, it's been planned. My music control like a mixed strand. Bitch, how they gon' shake it, she want me to slap on the ass, and to ask her with which hand. Can't play with money, I can't gamble. Gotta lead by example, you just watch, can't change the channel. Ain't no fluke, this ain't luck, this shit is not circumstantial. To the bank, keep it up, tell a flirt, cause my financial. Thought a nigga was a singer, nah, I really speak. Finna make them hit the lobby, I just made them quit. Kill a beat from whoever, PSI applying pressure. Man, who better, no one better, Chick-fil-A, it's my pleasure. This is second nature, I think the creator, he blessed me with talent, I don't even try. The game has been missing, the competition, I'm bringing it back, man, I got a supply. I know that they wish that I get a see this, they keep the Lamani away from the sky. These niggas is pissing their pants with a quickness, they can't even look in the motherfucking eye. It's funny that niggas gon' think they can copy, I'm too independent, no label can drop me. They sleep on a nigga, I'm leaving them groggy. I hop on my beat and I'm feeling real foggy. I'm starting to think that I'm being too cocky. All the people been gassing me up, I'm starting to feel I can take anybody. You better go run it until I get by me, nigga. Okay. If you gon' come stepping outside, I'm praying and wish you the best. The demons, they coming alive for money involved with the stress. The leg on the press of the paper, I hope that you passing the test. I do what I want, give a fuck about who a nigga impress. A nigga been out of this world, man, I'm going space cadet. They wanna be made it so bad, I think they love homie obsessed. They praying to God that I like them, cause they know I got the connects.
Ain't nobody crazier than Maniac.
I love that song.
It's such a good track.
All right, so I'm gonna move out of the way so Boss Lady can do her thing.
Excuse me.
Okay.
This is my movie. I'm gonna not pick the movie. And I'm not. Thought I could handle it. Is it time for me to go?
Yeah,
Can I go right now?
I have to click the buttons. So do your thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I did Drop Dead Fred. It's my favorite movie of all times. So I didn't need many notes, but I don't do actors like Eric, Magik, whatever. I'm married to him, so. Okay, so this movie was put out in 91. So it's ancient. Okay. It's old. Like us. It was the director is Danish. Well, he's Dutch, but his name is Eight De Jong. Okay, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. Don't ask me. Rick Mayall is Drop Dead Fred. And Phoebe Cates is Elizabeth. Marsha Mason is Elizabeth's mom, and she's really witchy, but she's kind of like that in a lot of movies.
She's a mega bitch.
She is a mega bitch. And she has cobwebs. She has those. And Carrie Fisher plays Janie, who is Elizabeth's best friend, who lives on a houseboat for a short amount of time. It gained a major cult following, but was a box office disappointment. But you know, I don't remember it in the box office. I don't remember it in the theater. It was a $6.7 million budget, and the box office got $24 million. That's a jump. I don't know why they're saying it did bad. It did not. That's not bad. If I had $24 million, I'd be pretty cool. I'd be doing pretty good. Just saying. I think that was, I mean, that's more than double what you put in the movie. Okay, so I don't know why that's bad. Okay. Anyways. Tim Burton was considered for the director of this film, which is, that's wild to me. That is wild. And Robin Williams was offered the part for Drop Dead Fred, but he turned it down for the infamous Hook. And thank God he did, because it was really good in that. He needed him
awesome
in that, and I think that who played Drop Dead Fred did exactly where he needed to be. He played the part perfectly. It has been removed from most of the streaming, just so everyone knows, but it is on Tubi. This movie is interpreted a lot of times and told, it is perceived as an allegory for childhood trauma and self-acculation. With Fred acting as Elizabeth's suppressed feelings and coping mechanisms. And I'll tell you this. I'm just going to put these notes away. I don't care. I don't care about the notes. What I am going to say is, as an only child, okay, and Elizabeth was the only child, right? So not all children who are not only children have the same imagination that we do. So we also have imaginary friends. Why? Because we're stuck in the house with our parents. And that's all we have. So this is a depiction of an only child who grew up. The movie starts off in chaos. She's in a phone booth. She's calling her husband. She's like, please meet me because we're having problems and we need to fix it. And mom is like, no, we're not going to fix it. You're just going to leave him. Actually, she was like, I want you to get back with him and you should do these things to try to make him jealous. And anyway, she kind of spirals, which kind of pulls her back into her mom's house because she's having to depend on her at the moment. And then she like goes to bed one night, and then her Jack-in-the-Box, which was taped up by her scary ass mom, she breaks open the fucking tape and she leaves it on the thing, and she's like, hey, imaginary friend, I need you to come out. So she goes to bed, and he like comes out of this damn Jack-in-the-Box, and he's like, what happened? Why are you so big? Why are you ugly? And she's like, I'm an adult. Because that's what happens when you turn into an adult. Okay? Sorry. We're big and ugly. So sorry. And then he helps her kind of cope for a while, and it's really fun. If you've not seen this movie, please, God, for the life of me, I can't tell you how much you need to see this movie. This is the best movie. I would not recommend it to any kids under like the age of, I'd say 13. And that's just because the innuendos are pretty hardcore. even for them. So I would say I have an 11-year-old and he watches a lot of stuff, but I would not allow him to watch Drop Dead Fred just yet. So, I think that he really helped her get through her terrible downfall with her husband and get through her mommy problems. And I feel like Drop Dead Fred was also kind of maybe a little piece of her dad who was not present. And so it kind of helped all that. But that's what it's all based on, is imaginary friends. And like she goes back to this coping mechanism of him in her head. And it's a great movie and you should all see it. And this is not my podcast and I don't do this every week, but you should all go see Drop Dead Fred. It's great. 91.
It's such a good movie. Honestly, it's such a good movie because, like you said, it really represents the only child and how they have to try to deal with things. It's so different than, like, I'm not an only child. I know that it's different for me because I do have friends who are only child, but I grew up with my brother and I have, other brother and other stepsisters and stuff, so it's such a cult classic to me. I don't even care the budget, whatever. Who cares if they say it was a flop or not? These are cult classic movies. And Drop Dead Fred, yes, go out and see it. But you're right about the age too. The innuendo, probably a 13 plus, But yeah, great
like
movie.
Lips and like
punching.
No punching.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some things,
Yeah.
like
But,
on the couch with her husband, and there's just parts that I just, as a mom, I am telling
absolutely.
You, who is
As a dad,
married
too.
to this man, I am saying 13. Okay.
Absolutely. Good pick, Halls. I love that movie. It's
Okay,
great.
I'm gonna let you have this seat back. You're welcome. Watch Drop Dead Fred. Okay. I will let you have your seat back. Yeah, I don't. Are you done? It's your turn, right? Okay. Oh, scooch up. Give me my phone.
All right, well, I'm going to do her other movie then.
Oh, what was my other movie? What was it?
This one is called Mother.
Oh, we watched that last night. That was wild. We can do that one together.
It came out September 15th, 2017. It's got Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, Ed Harris, Michelle Pfeiffer, Kristen Wiig. It had a budget of $30 million, and it got box office of $44.5 million. So, kind of like, I guess, breaking even.
Which is really weird because I really think people, when they saw the trailer to this movie, I don't think it had the hype at the beginning of it to draw the people in, but it was it was done beautifully. It was very artistically done. So if you're not into those kind of movies to like grasp the metaphors and everything to it, you would literally not get it at all. But it is, it's very well done. Very well done.
Darren Aronofsky did it. So if you've seen like Requiem for a Dream and stuff like that, then you'll definitely enjoy this movie. It follows a woman whose peaceful life is shattered by uninvited guests, leading to escalating chaos and destruction within her home, which serves as a powerful allegory for themes like creation, religion, and environmentalism. So it touches on a lot of different areas. And as you watch this movie, you'll be like, oh shit, that's Adam and Eve. That's where the religious part takes place, because Jennifer Lawrence is supposed to be like Mother Earth.
Yeah.
And the house is depicted as...
No, she is... The house is Earth, and she is Mother Nature. So she is living in Earth, and, she is Mother Nature to Earth. So...
Correct.
You were right on. You were right on it.
Yeah, I just can remember.
I got you. So we're doing it together.
And then Javier Bardem is like the God character. Ed Harris is Adam. Michelle Pfeiffer is Eve. And then there are two brothers that are in the movie. They're actually brothers in real life, but they play Cain and Abel. So it does kind of tie into that, as well as The Last Supper. There's an extremely gory and triggering scene in it, and you'll know once you get to that part. But she freaks out about not being able to find the baby, and that's all I'm gonna say. And you will know. All right, Magik said it's about to get fucking crazy. So
you just have to look at it in a biblical, modern day, artistic,
metaphorical.
It's very open-minded when you go into it. You have to be, in order to understand what the hell's going on. You really do. We had to watch it twice when we very first watched the movie to even understand what the hell was going on. So
yeah, watching it this time, knowing all the information
made it a lot easier to understand.
Was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Oh shit.
I mean, it's very fucking sad at the end. I just want everybody to understand it is very sad, but it is a perfect depiction of all of that. Mother Nature and the world and how we take care of it and how we treat it, and it's evolution. It's very well depicted. So definitely goes, if you have not seen that, see that, because it is a fascinating movie.
Darren Aronofsky wrote the first draft in 5 days. So within 5 days, he had at least the idea of what he wanted to do. And then he had also said that the exclamation mark at the end of the title is to depict the final 30 minutes of the movie. So that scene that I'm talking about is within,
which is whack as fuck.
It's crazy.
It's real though, like it's.
But guys, yeah, if y'all have not seen Mother,
go see it.
Check it out
for sure.
It's on HBO, and if you don't have HBO, it's like $2.99 on Fandango. So
it's definitely worth the $2.99 for sure.
I have not seen it, but I love the premise of the movie and scenes like you're talking about when it comes to like babies and stuff. I'm gonna mention Train Spotting. There's a scene with a baby, and it's super creepy because like it's basically showing that a baby had passed away, and it's kind of haunting this guy. And so yeah, when he says get ready for a messed up scene, it means really get ready for something that you're not ready to see, kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard at first. You're just like, what the fuck is happening? But once you stop and you think about everything else that's going on, you're like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. Like that's fucked up, but it makes sense. You know?
Yeah. Well, like, come on. I mean, think about this. And, we got to understand. Think about the first Saw movie. When you saw Saw for the first time, how many times were you like, what the fuck? Great movie, but still, what the fuck? And now they have 10 or 11 sequels, right?
He got up in the middle of that, at the very end of that movie, he got up and walked the fuck out of that theater and said nothing. And I was like, it got him. This is the first movie that got him. And I was here to witness it. I'm so happy. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah, actually, I think I like the last Saw I watched was the final chapter, which wasn't the final chapter, just called the final chapter, but it was still a great one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. And like you were saying, like you said, the script was made in 5 days. Saw was made in 28 days. The entire movie was made in under a month. And they really thought it was going to be a flop. Saw was not a flop.
No. And it had never been done before. It was one of those. It was a newer concept, so it was so good. I mean, Saw
When
was
John in Saw 1, when John gets up off that freaking bathroom floor at the end of the movie, how many people were like, "Oh my god!" Like he was lying there the whole movie.
blew my mind, bro.
I stood up. I said, "Fuck this
He
movie."
did.
I turned around and walked the fuck
And
out.
said nothing else. He was like, "I'm done." I was like, "Wow."
I mean,
you could have picked my mouth up off the floor when the man got off the fucking bathroom floor. I was.
there's
so
not too
blown
many
away.
movies. There's not too many movies that end where you have a reaction like that. Like the fact that we were like, "Oh, that was a great movie," and then he stands up, and you're like, "It's an even better movie!" Oh my god! Like oh, the writing on that is just incredible.
So, like with the Saws,
Yeah.
I never went back and watched another Saw movie until the fourth one came out. So I never knew that he got up off the floor and said "game over" and shut the door until after the fourth one had come out. I
And
knew
then-
he got up off the floor, but like I had never heard that.
Damn,
No.
that's such a shocker. And then the one where the police start helping, and the one guy was, and then they go into Chris Rock's Jigsaw. Like wow, like just keep it going, just like M. Night Shyamalan. Don't stop. Some people need to not stop making movies. They need to keep going and like, because they know what they're doing. They do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, when you have a story that you can run with that long, that
Yeah.
doesn't get boring.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's worth the
You know,
time.
honorable mention. I don't know why it made me think of it, was Butterfly Effect. Was an amazing movie because of like the whole premise of the movie was just something that people think about all the time. If you could go back and change something to change the future, would you? And what would it be? And what would be the negative outcomes? You know, like that.
Yeah.
That movie really, fucked with my head a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
White
Yeah.
Noise. White Noise was a good one. The original White Noise was really freaking good.
Yeah, the second one was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
That
but it
was
was Nick
Jack
Fallon,
Brown.
wasn't it? But it was Nick Fallon, so that's why I liked it. 'Cause I like the cast alone. I had to watch number 2 because the
Nick
cast
Fallon
alone.
was good, but it was just like it was almost like a quick
Yeah, a good cast, bad movie. I hate to say it. That's what it was. There's a lot of that. Good actors that just, unfortunately didn't have the director, the production that they needed. It's just like I go back to like WWE. The reason why Stone Cold never fought Brock Lesnar was that there was no build up to the fight when he was, "Hey, you're going to fight Brock Lesnar next month." He's like, "No, I'm not." There's no build up. There's no pay-per-view. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like when we see previews of movies, they usually don't come out for months, maybe even till next year. I mean, how many people are ready for Avengers Doomsday already? Like I am. Yeah, I am. Who's ready for the one after that? Who's ready for Secret Wars already? I am. Like, yeah, right. Like it's the next Marvel stuff coming out. It's gonna blow everybody's minds, man. From the characters that people are gonna introduce. Like, if there's no Gambit movie soon too, I'm phoning Marvel. Like, man, Channing Tatum's ready. He's been ready the whole time. It's a Gambit movie. Come on. The whole time he's been ready. He's sitting there waiting for his script, man. I swear to God. Right? He is. He's all over that. It's going to be good. It's going to be so good. Yeah. Yeah. And I remember him talking about This Is the End too. And he's like, "Yeah, shouldn't have really done that one." He's like, "I got a phone call about a role in a movie. And the movie was called This Is the End." And he's like, I should have said no. Channing Tatum, should not have said yes to This Is the End. Good movie. Bad role. Yeah. They did him dirty in that one. Come on, Magic. They did Channing Tatum dirty in This Is the End. Like
They really did. Hey, they need to go ahead and have a Blade movie where he passes it off to Ali, because Ali would have made a great Blade, and they canceled it.
Yeah, I think they canceled it because of Ryan Reynolds, if you want me to be honest. I think Ryan Reynolds is pushing Wesley Snipes to finish it. Really, I don't think they're going to pass it on. I think it's going to be they're going to have like a new, like how they have new generations, is like, Miles Morales coming out as Spider-Man. Better be freaking soon, like I'm just talking about, they had it Into the Spider-Verse, but then all of the Spider-Man movies are Peter Parker, right? Where's Miles, right?
Yeah.
Where's Miles? Miles has got to come out with the new live action soon, right? We got to have them. I mean, the multiverse is already out. You know how many different multiverse segments in different movies? Doctor Strange's multiverse. We need all the Spider-Man. Come on, we need Miles, man.
We need
I'm
it.
sorry, Into the Spider-Verse is one of my favorite Marvels like ever. I'm sorry, that was such a good show.
And it was a
And
cartoon, so it was like perfect.
it was perfect. I watched it with my son, and he was like, "Man, that's probably my favorite Spider-Man." That is my favorite Spider-Man. Is Into the Spider-Verse. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys are right. The weather's been so back and forth. We had like 6 inches of snow, and now I think it's all melting. Like
Ours is gone. It
Yeah.
came in and is gone as quick as it came in. It covered our entire yard, the whole
thought-
roof. It looked
Yeah.
beautiful, but now it's gone.
Not yesterday. The day before, we had no snow on the ground, and now there's plow trucks out everywhere. Like within 48 hours, yeah. Like I'm talking, the snow was gone. We didn't have any, and now we got plow trucks.
Y'all
and
have
ice
enough
everywhere.
for plow trucks?
Oh yeah, they take it seriously here because we have a lot. I mean, you have to go through us. Semi trucks have to go through our town. If our town gets cut off, the north gets cut off. So
Damn.
because like there's not too many access points to actually go up north any other way, you have to actually cross a border. Not the American border, but you have to cross a provincial border to reroute. Otherwise, you have to go through our town. You absolutely have to. And coming back down too, it's a lot safer. Well, not safer, but faster, and it's a direct route. We have one highway that basically goes through the entire province from north to south. Yeah. 97 turns into 58. Yeah, it's all the same. Yeah. It's actually really cool. But yeah.
I'm really jealous that you're not. That I'm really jealous that you live there and I can't be there because we hate it here. I just want you to know that.
I know, and like I was talking about all the fishing and the fishing in the lakes alone, like we're going camping maybe even next month, and there's like 50 different options. We have a historic gold town an hour and a half away, and it's beautiful. Historic gold town called Barkerville. There's 3 different restaurants. There's an old timey church you can get married in. There's an old candy shop. Yeah, and the one restaurant's a Chinese food restaurant, kind of traditional. It's really cool. It's called the Long Duck Tom. Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I would love to go to Canada. That's so cool. It's very, very cool that you live there.
Yeah.
Because we live in the South down here in Alabama. And, we don't know nothing about Canada, but we'd love to see it one day,
Yeah.
All right, so my final movie, I was going to have 2, but Coughsy's not up here. And we had planned to finish the Lord of the Rings trilogy. So we're going to wait till next time. But I am going to do my other movie, which was Dramatica. Okay, so this movie is about a demon that is based off of a childhood trauma.
Okay, and in saying that, I'm going to go check on my kids. So they don't have that. And I'm going to hit you guys back up. All right. You can have nothing nuts, but don't eat them all. Okay? Don't eat all my
All right,
nuts.
so it came out October 24, 2024 in the like the little Screen Fest type conventions, and theatrical was September 12th, 2025. It's got Sean Wallen, Rebecca Kennedy, Emily Goss, Susan Gale Watts, and Sean O'Brien. I could not find a budget for this movie, but it earned $457,000 in the box office. So when they put it out, it was like a limited release. But it was done with a lot of practical effects. So the budget was very low, and just kind of built more on lighting and camera effects and practical effects. It follows a young boy whose night terrors become real as his mother shows signs of demonic possession, leading to a generational curse. Like I said, it deals with childhood trauma. Um, it depicts the 5 forms of childhood trauma, which is defined by psychology as physical neglect, witnessing violence, having mixed emotions, physical abuse, and the other. I'm not going to dive into that because, yeah. Anyways, it was filmed on location in Crystalline, California. It was filmed with practical effects, makeup, and a demon character. He's right there. He's very, like, it looks like almost like splotches of prosthetic with just dark paint all over him and contacts. Dramatica isn't just a horror film, it's a descent into a living nightmare that plays out like a haunted attraction that forgot to let you out at the end of the night. When I say this movie starts from about 7 minutes in, it starts until the credits roll. So, being someone that has lived through trauma and surviving through trauma, I make music about my trauma. I know mine is not worse than someone else's out there. We all deal with something that just kind of pop when, you mention childhood. I had to actually rent this movie. It was $2.99 on Fandango. I think it's on Amazon and a couple other ones that you can rent from. I enjoyed it. It just, you see this kid grow up through this. I'm not going to give too much away because it's still fairly new. But one thing I can say is that it starts out 1910. It's ancient Egypt before jumping into 2003, where a child, Mikey, calls 911 to report his mom as a monster. You slowly start to see signs that there is some form of off balance, and then finally demon possession. So it does deal with that side of things, but it you will recognize the name of the demon. It is very similar to the one that was in The Exorcist.
Okay.
So the name sounds very familiar. The film is inspired by video games like Grammy and Amnesia and features camera shots to mimic a child's perspective. That's another thing that is kind of triggering. So if you do have childhood trauma, I will go ahead and let you know it fucks with you a little bit. One thing I did write down was this film is noted for its intense graphic content, which includes a trigger warning for themes of abuse. So yes, there is a trigger warning at the beginning of this film due to the nature of the film, pretty much.
I get what you're saying. It's some people don't like watching things that they've been through when it comes to PTSD and traumatic things from their childhood, because like you said, it's absolutely just a trigger and brings them back to a place that they're trying to forget. a place they don't want, because the one thing I always talk about when I talk about trauma is nobody tries to forget good memories. Nobody purposely tries to forget the good times. You know what I mean? And I say that because we always try to forget the bad times, let them go. But you're right. There are always things going to be that trigger our memory in a bad way. Hopefully we find things that trigger our memory in a good way. That's the good memories. But you're right. It's good that we tell people about these triggering warnings because there's movies I won't watch. I know there's movies. My wife does not like watching things that have to do with young babies and death and stuff like that, just because she is a mother and that's just the way she feels. And she's always felt like that, especially after having children. Probably before having kids, she might have a little different opinion, but she literally said to me before, after having children, I have a hard time watching harm come to young children in movies because it's a trigger, right? Yeah. Yeah, and it can be anything from someone just slapping a kid, or you know what I mean, anything. Someone getting in a car accident, it doesn't matter what it is. But you're right, and excellent picks tonight, though. And I like that we went with the psychological because it's something that we all deal with, and I like that these movies are out there because maybe they will help us. Maybe they will help us think about things that we shouldn't do and things that are really triggering, in a good way. And that's what I think we should try to take away from a lot of these things is things not to do, not things to do. Yeah.
But it's about that time. I guess Coughsy Storm got a little bad, so much love, Coughsy.
Much love, brother.
We'll just make him do his movie picks next time.
Yeah, so he can do 4. Yeah. We'll make him do 4. Yeah.
We'll do our farewells, roll out, and call it a Magic Mad Movie Mondays. Also, Man Bear's Motivational
Monday. We're going with it. I didn't want to make it too long-winded. You know what I mean? Amazing movie picks tonight. If you haven't seen them already, make sure you go and check all of them, especially No Good Deed and Trap, my picks. I love them. I know I spoiled a lot. We always do, but make sure you spread some love and positivity. Something nice for yourself, something nice for strangers, something nice for your friends. And it's Tuesday tomorrow, so I'm going to see you. It's Token Tunes, folks. Let's go. Fucking yeah. Love you guys.
I'm not good with all the fancy dancy camera tricks, so we're just gonna go old school. But much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in tonight for another awesome episode of Magic's Mad Movie Mondays. Much love to Halls. Much love, Cornbread. Much love, Coughsy. I hope Storm rolls through so you can get back at it. And much love to everybody tuning in. Thank you again. Go check out Welcome to Donzi Part 1. It's out on all platforms, as well as 2080 by Unemployed and Upside with me and Havoc of the No Clue Crew. And also go check out No Clue Crew, PJ Bozak, Insane E. Check out Rehab. Much love, Danny Boone. Shout out, Brad. I hope you get feeling better. Everybody else, K9 Kitchen, y'all check it out for natural pet snacks. They are human friendly, so if you get the munchies and you don't have anything, it's okay. Make sure you give it a like and follow to everybody on the Cope TV production team. We love you guys. Y'all have a good night. And since we kind of went with the psychological type evening and mental health, I'm gonna play Silver Cell Warrior. So y'all go check it out. Much love to the Silver Cell boys. Saxon, you're my spirit animal. Much love, brother. Y'all have a good night. Much love, y'all.